Hey friends, welcome. So glad to have you here today. My name is Kelsey. I'm Kelsey Yogi here on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok, and I'm helping you to get on your mat, getting nice and strong and flexible. So today we are going to do a pretty quick little glute workout. It's the workout that I use whenever I will be doing a lot of back bends in my practice because, as we know, the glutes are the primary muscle that protect your low back. So if doing back bends hurts you, then let's work on strengthening that booty, getting it nice and strong. It doesn't have to be huge to be strong and to be effective and to help save your back. So I'm going to use a strap or a band today. If you have one, feel free to grab it, but this workout is totally doable without a strap or without a band. Go ahead and get into it. We're going to do 1 minute per exercise like we almost always do on this channel, and I will guide you through it. And we're going to start off with side walks, which we will do a couple of times. I'm going to do about 3-4 steps to the left and back to the right. 1 minute is set. Get this around your thighs if you have it. Sit down, make sure you got that booty burning, and let's go. So make sure when you are doing these that you stay nice and low. If you begin to stand up or straighten, it's not going to be nearly as effective. So the lower you sit, the more you are going to feel it. I like using the bands for these because it definitely takes things up to a whole nother level. And even though the glutes are a large muscle, they can be a hard muscle to get to really turn on and to get fired up. So for me, the bands kind of help get that booty burning a little quicker. That way I can get through this a little quicker rather than just doing a million repetitions. I really like the cloth ones like I'm using now when it comes to using them for the booty. For the glutes, I think they stay a little nicer. They don't roll, they don't pinch the skin. Definitely worth the investment if you haven't gotten some. I'll put a link down below. Couple seconds left, hang in there. There's your minute. All right, so minimal breaks. We're gonna move right into the next one, which is glute bridges. For these, come onto your back. Tuck your shoulder blades underneath you. Feet are flat. We're gonna lift up so that the hips are in line with the knees and the shoulders, a nice straight line here. Nothing super intense, just lifting up, push down through the heels, and 1 minute of glute bridges. Make sure that you're squeezing the booty at the top. And take advantage of your strap if you're wearing it. Make sure that you're kind of pulling outward as you squeeze up. Keep your breath moving smooth and steady. You don't want to be hyperventilating, but you don't want to be having to breathe either. There's that nice middle ground of, yeah, I'm having to breathe, I'm having to work at this. That's perfect. You don't want to be gasping, and you don't want to be so distracted that you're not even having to think about your breath. If that's the case, you need to up level just a little bit. 15 more seconds. Hang in there, keep squeezing at the top. I promise you, your booty is going to be on fire at the end of this. That's the minute. Lower down. Stretch real quick if you need to. We got more work to do. So for this next one, you're going to need to be on all fours. You want your hands right under your shoulders. We're going to do fire hydrants where we open to the side for the first 30 seconds, and then the second 30 seconds, we're going to kick back right towards the ceiling. No need to go crazy high. Just lift that leg up, all right? So I will start with the right. Timer is ready. All right, start with to the side. Those fire hydrants. Try to keep the shin parallel in a nice straight line with the knee and with the ankle. You don't want the ankle to completely drop or the knee to be hiking up super high. Couple more seconds, and then we switch to our donkey kicks. Last two. Let's switch. Kick back. Woo! I am feeling it. I hope you are too. Keep that belly drawn in. Don't let your midsection sag. Smooth and steady. Ten more seconds. Mind your form. Keep breathing. Last one. Woo! There we go. Little sit back super quick. Stretch it out. And we got the second side to do. So coming back to that tabletop position, we got the left side, or whatever side you didn't do. Timer is ready. Start with out to the side, those fire hydrants. Here we go. 30 seconds. Remember, the knee and the shin and the ankle all travel together. And depending on how tight your strap is, you might not be able to lift up very high, and that don't matter. You will still feel it. And yet without the strap, you may be getting all the way up there, getting that shin in line with the hip. I am not. I chose a pretty tight strap. Woo! And let's go to those kickbacks, donkey kicks. No need to point the toe too much here. If anything, maybe flex the foot. Think about reaching the heel and the sole of the foot, the arch, right up towards the ceiling. You're getting there. Hang in. You are almost there. After this, we have more of those side walks. We're going to get back up on our feet, side to side. 2 more seconds. Last one. There we go. There's the timer. A little sit back, stretch out the booty. Let's start walking side to side on your feet. Here we go. Let's do it. Now, if you have a lot more space than I do, it doesn't matter if you do 3 or 4 steps. You can walk clear across your room or half across your yard and walk back. Just make sure that if you do 10 steps to the left, you take 10 steps to the right as well. Working both sides equally. Remember, let's sit down. You want to feel the booty fire in. This isn't just about the quads here. Halfway. Keep that belly drawn in. After this, we will have more glute bridges, but we will fix it, we'll adjust it just a little bit so they're a little different than they were last time. 10 more seconds. Woo, my butt. Last 2. There we go. Woo. I am gonna feel this in the morning. Those back bends will be strong. All right, so like I said, down for your glute bridges once again. But this time, instead of having the hips, the knees, and the feet all in a nice parallel line, open those feet up. All right, and this time we're going to do 30 seconds of bridging and then 30 seconds of pulsing. All right, drive those heels down, minutes going. Shoulder blades are just gently tucked underneath, keeping your spine nice and long. Remember, squeeze at the top. Find the work. All right, almost to 30 seconds. Couple more. And if you have to adjust your feet here, that's fine. All right, here's 30 seconds. Let's pulse. Open them just a little bit. Now, this is a lot more effective with the strap, but you can still do it. You could give yourself a little counter pressure with your own hands. Or if you had a bouncy ball nearby, you could do the opposite. You could squeeze in. Keep going. We can do hard things. 5 more seconds, you guys. You're getting there. Woo. Hug those knees in. Stretch it out. We got to keep working. We are almost done. Now we have some sumo squats. So with a sumo squat, instead of having the feet and the knees and the hips in line, again, we're going for a bit of a wider stance. Toes out, heels in. And we're just going to sit down as low as you can. Remember, drive that butt back as if there's a very small stool behind you. And as you come up, drive those hips forward, squeeze at the top. We got 1 minute. Let's go. A little bit harder, actually, with this one, with the strap, because I can't get my legs as wide. But I'm here for it, doing what I can. As you sit forward, as you come forward, push those hips forward. Squeeze, squeeze your butt. Over halfway, keep working. We are almost there. 2 more exercises, oh, 3 more exercises after this. 10 more seconds. There we go. All right, now we have a reverse lunge. So instead of stepping forward and dropping the knee, we're gonna step back, squeeze. Step back, squeeze. You don't have to lift the knee up. You could just step back, step it forward. Totally up to you. Do what makes sense for you and with what you got going on with your strap. Here we go. Let's reverse lunge. Drop that back knee. And after this, we have another set of those side walks. And I think with all these exercises kind of stacking up, you're gonna feel it. Keep it around my knees. For some reason, this one likes to come up. I think it's that pulling that knee forward. I like to keep it right around the knees though. You're getting there, guys. Keep it up. You can do this. It'll be worth it. Keeping that back strong and healthy. Having a great tush. Feeling good this summer. And that's 1 minute. Oh goodness. My child has the cat on the trampoline. I hope this goes well. All right, we got those side walks again. Getting my breath. And let's get to it. 1 minute. Let's walk. It's hard momming at the same time as working out, but you know what? We gotta make it work, right? It's not always getting to go to the gym, especially these days with COVID. I gotta work at home most of the time, work out at home most of the time. And so you gotta just make it work with your kids, with your pets, with the equipment and the space that you have. And don't let that be an excuse for why you can't do your workout. Even 10 or 15 minutes is better than nothing. And some days that's work, and some days it's stretching, but either way, it's you showing up for you, right? 15 seconds, 10 seconds. Oh good, the cat's off the trampoline, all is good. I promise he didn't send her flying or anything, that's the timer. He's a good boy. Whew, believe me, I'm an animal lover too, and so I'm keeping those eyes on them. All right, we got 1 more set of some glute work, and this one I am gonna ditch the band for. Don't really need it. We are gonna come into that glute position, that glute bridge position once again, but this one is different. Okay, so maybe you haven't done this one before. Once you glute bridge up, then you're gonna roll down through the spine, down, 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 1 vertebrae at a time. Now see, my low back is touching, but my butt's not, and that's where I'm gonna do these. So just these little tiny glute bridges, low back touches, butt doesn't, all right? So if this is new to you and feels a little weird, just try it, see what you think. Let's do the minute. Here we go. Little tiny glute bridges at the bottom. Work that butt, squeeze. Squeeze at the top, even though it's not very high at the top. Still, when the hips are lifted, you're squeezing. This is your last exercise. So if you are feeling like toast and you're ready to be done, see if you can push through for the last of this. You can do it. Drive into those heels. Push down through your feet. Active legs, but the work is happening from the glutes. "15 more seconds. You are almost done. 5. There we go. There's your timer. Lower down. Hug your knees in. Stretch out your butt. Woo. Big calming breath. Let it go. You did very good. I know that may not have seemed like the most yogic thing ever. And if you're new to my channel, a lot of this stuff isn't necessarily yogic, but I use these postures, these drills to get very strong for my yoga practice so that I can make the very most out of my practice, less energy, less injuries, more energy, less pain when I'm in the postures. I want to stay nice and strong and use my body for the very most that it's able to. So please feel free to join me in this practice on our mat, getting on our hands, getting our muscles strong and toned, and really using that full body strength for our utmost abilities. Make sure that you drink your water today, get that protein in. You guys did a really good job today. Please make sure that you share this on your social media, tell your friends. Kelsey Yogi on TikTok, Instagram, and certainly here on YouTube, working out with you. You guys were amazing. Thank you so much. Namaste.